Fucking hell. Bro.
Oh yeah. Could have been better, I think.
Right then, welcome back to the channel and another video on our M4 diesel project. Now, a few weeks ago, we went to a top secret location to film a Carwow video, and off the back of that, we got quite a bit of backlash with the amount of smoke that this car was putting out.
Right now, we're facing a man-made disaster of global scale. Our greatest threat in thousands of years.
So along with the comments regarding the smoke, there was quite a few people saying the times it was doing on Carwow didn't really reflect the 520 horsepower that we said it had done with the nitrous, and we completely agree. We didn't actually know on the day of filming what times this was doing. To be fair, we didn't actually know what times it had done until a few days before the Carwow video went out. And after watching that video back and finding out the times, we now know that something wasn't 100% with the car. So after the event, we knew we needed to spend a little bit more time on finessing the tune. We put it on the dyno, and well, this happened. So as you can see, it is on the dyno. It is Monday afternoon, and this Friday we are supposed to be going to an officially gassed event. So Jamie contacted us back end of last week, I think it was Thursday or Friday, and said, do we want to take our M4 diesel and put it up against, I think it was 6 diesels and 6 petrols that we're going to be doing like kind of a tournament. So 2 cars versus each other, standing start, no roll races or anything like that. Good old-fashioned drag racing, but things have kind of took a turn for the worse. So we haven't really got an intake manifold anymore. That's in multiple pieces. There's, yeah, carnage. Absolute carnage. Which set us back because we had to fit a new inlet manifold, we had to inspect the car, make sure everything was all right, and obviously we had to kind of sort the problem, why it happened in the first place on the dyno. So we've done that, we're happy with it. It never actually went back on the dyno, so as far as we're aware, this is still around 520 horsepower, something like that. So the only thing left to do to get this ready for tomorrow is get that bucket seat fully bolted in, and then, fingers crossed, the rest of this video will be this car doing faster times with less smoke. So if you're wondering why we're even bothering taking the seats out and putting in that very fancy, expensive Recaro carbon fibre seat, that is because the standard M4 seats actually weigh 26 point something kilo each, plus the rear bench, that totals about 80 kilo. And I think that carbon fibre seat over there just weighs about 5. So a massive difference. That's basically like taking an extra person out the car. So we might not need it, but every little helps. And at the end of the day, we're racing tomorrow. We're not going to lose. We want to win. So wish us luck.
All right, lads. When you're good and happy, let's race.
So now seems like a good time to explain how this shootout is going to work. Each car will do a qualifying run to determine a quarter mile time. That time will then be used to determine what class it gets put into and what cars it races against. So let's see how Dan gets on in the 435D. So an absolute solid time from Dan, 10.54 second quarter mile, which is the fastest the 435D has ever done. So that should put him in good standings, but let's see how everyone else gets on.
Broke the CV joint, bro.
So with the fastest quarter mile time overall, Dan has qualified in the top class against the fastest four-wheel drive cars. This is going to be an old school three-way drag race, so there's no second chances. It's the first across the line, so let's see how it gets on.
He's going to put the camera in there. Just let you know, this is a one-of-one shootout. Right. One race, yeah? So no second chances.
One shot. An opportunity.
Sounds like some inspirational quote was going to start then.
No, mate, that's as far as it goes.
That's as far as you've got, okay.
Overdue an app. You've only got one shot at that, Jay. Make sure it's alright, mate.
One shot for everything, no messing around. Ready, 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 set, go! Yo, that is crazy. It looks like Diesel dominates here. The fastest class, fastest four-wheel drive class, the Darkside Diesel 435D takes the win. From where I'm standing, it definitely looked like the 5-door 435 took second place, followed by the petrol, the only petrol in that race class, lost. Let's find out. Finish line, finish line. Who won that and by how much?
That was a win for the BMW in the right lane, followed by a bus lane. Then it was the BMW in the left lane, followed by another bus lane, then the Golf.
Mad.
Just like we're
Could have been better, I think.
So that is a wrap. Very, very happy with the results from the 435D. As you've just seen, we've got the fastest time we've ever done, so 10.54 seconds. You'll have seen from the video as well, we only get a little bit of smoke building up the boost on launch, and then pretty much throughout the whole quarter mile, it's pretty clean. So we're really happy with that. We're happy that we could improve on the results from the Carwow video in terms of the time and the smoke. And bear in mind, all this is done on a stock N57 engine. So We've said it before, if you followed this project, this is the V2 engine. It's pretty much all built together now. This has got rods, pistons, ported head. So this, in theory, is capable of more power than what was in the car for the officially gassed race. So we've got plenty more to come from the N57 engine. If you want to see the rest of the races, head over to the officially gassed channel so you can see all the rest of the classes. We didn't really want to put it in this video because it would probably drag on a little bit too long. We just wanted to kind of bring you along, show you behind the scenes of what goes on the officially gassed shoots and the improvements that we've made to the engine. There is going to be a bonus race at the end, so make sure you stick around for that. But other than that, if you've liked this video, you want to see more N57 content, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.
Now, it's time for the bonus race. We're going to race the fastest four-wheel drive car here today against the slowest front-wheel drive car here today. And I know what you're thinking, that sounds way too easy, right? Well, maybe not, because the Civic is going to be moving, and as he passes the 435D, the BM's going to launch it and see if he can run him down. Yep, the 435D is going to be stationary, and the Honda's on a roll. Ready, set, go! Finish line. Who won that and by how much?
So now the 2-car length win to the BMW.
Oh my God. So now we know. Absolutely mad.